Scorpio, welcome to your reading for January 31st to February 6th. I feel like I need a script or something. Having to say the same thing for every reading. Because I just wing it. I don't have like an actual thing that I do. But anyway, welcome to your reading for this week, or this coming week. This is for the sign of Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising. Most readings on YouTube nowadays for zodiac signs are sun, moon, and rising. So that is the intention here. I normally only read stuff for my sun sign, so I mean it kind of gets a little bit tedious having to watch 3 different videos, but it is what it is, right? So I'm just shuffling this Moonology deck here before I move on to the tarot reading. I got 2 tarot card decks here, golden tarot and another golden art. I'm not sure how to pronounce that word, but very pretty cards anyway. It almost looks French or something. I'm not sure. I saw it from another reader and I thought, wow, I need those cards. But yeah, so my name is James, if I didn't introduce myself. I am an intuitive tarot reader amongst many other things that I've accomplished in my life. Spiritually, that is. I've been developing my intuition for several years now, and I've been reading cards for a little over a year. So even though I have been reading cards for my entire life, like some people have, I have been developing my intuition, and I have had very, very many psychic, intuitive, even mediumistic experiences in my life, which deals with spirits, that kind of shaped me to who I am. You know, I'm very much drawn to the intuitive side of life, the deep stuff, the stuff that people don't normally see. Meditate on my third eye. Some of you may appreciate that. Scorpios are very deep people themselves. As a fellow water sign, I understand. So anyway, I'll get to the ending of this video and kind of go over liking, sharing, stuff like that. I do offer one-on-one readings. They are video recorded and they are sent through email. So if you do get interested in a one-on-one, just know that they are video recorded. I do it that way both for time, efficiency, and allowing the sitter to look back on their video if they wish, because sometimes you get distracted, or if you didn't quite hear it correctly or something, or you just want to kind of reiterate what you've already watched. It's just a great way to do it, honestly. It kind of takes away from the intimacy of a one-on-one connection, but there's a lot of other gains from it as well. So finishing up this, I'll pull the cards and we will dive right into the reading. Hopefully you guys are excited. So I do an overall essence, and then I do three columns. Nice. You know, sometimes it's like when you shuffle a deck and you get some of the same cards, it's like, did I shuffle it good enough? But it comes out with other cards with them, so it always tells a story in the end. All right, so this week, it looks like the overall theme here is surrendering. All right, so this can release heavy burdens. Trying to force things to happen generally lead in resistance, and resistance can be very stressful. So you're going to essentially want to surrender, but that looks like that's a theme this week anyways. Letting loose, letting things flow, because there's new perspectives, new things coming in for you that you're not going to want to try to resist. Okay, that's the overall essence for what this card represents. The Hanged Man, just letting himself just hang there. Let God, the divine, universe, whatever you want to call it, let that source of energy and power just flow right through you into your life. Because it looks like there's some changes that are happening, some balance and whatnot. So it looks like for this first card here is the Six of Swords. Six of Swords represents a transition being made, moving on to calmer waters. If you've been going through a time where, you know, things have been a little bit mentally exhausting or troublesome, just know that there is a transition happening and you are moving forward onto something else. You just have to be able to let go, surrender to it, and let the divine come in, right? Because what it's creating is balance. The extended card for this is the Temperance card, which is all about doing things in modesty, being balanced in thought, emotion, and just life circumstances in general, right? So she's got 2 cups here. she's trying to pour each an evenly amount of water. So she's not trying to go to one side versus the other. It's all about creating balance. So and I think that deals with the emotions. I'm getting a lot of water in this reading. So water and mentality can go hand in hand because your thoughts create emotions, right? That's one thing that we learned in neuroscience is a thought can create an emotional response, whether it's angry, thinking about a past person that did you wrong, thinking about somebody that you love, thinking about a happy thought. You see what I'm saying? Where I'm going with this? There's a lot of emotions happening here that need to be balanced out. A lot of mental aspects, but ultimately whatever's happening in your life is pretty significant. But you are moving forward and you're being guided forward too, because you're being balanced in all aspects. Because it looks like here there will be it's like a time of worry. You know, you've had things that have been lost, and I am focused on this castle in the background here. You know, this person's kind of focused on things that have been lost. You do have a couple of cups here that are full, and you're not paying attention to them because you've lost things that are grabbing your attention. We love to focus on negative aspects of our life, but you are being pushed forward, and in this castle in the background, to me, is representing something better that's on the horizon. You just have to be able to look up. You have to be able to get out of this mindset that you're in that's kind of pulling you down under. But not saying you need to rush into anything. It's just saying you may be kind of stuck in a worrisome kind of energy here of a loss of some sort. But ultimately, this loss, this whatever happens, it could actually have happened already, I suppose, that it's affecting you during this week. Because I'm getting the Tower card. I believe Virgo had the Tower card as well, but that doesn't really matter. Anyway, the Tower card represents foundations crumbling, coming down. It could be sudden or unexpected changes. So it may create some worrisome thoughts, deal with your emotions. You know, that can be kind of morbid. I hate giving messages like this, but ultimately, I gotta tell the truth. All right, I gotta tell what I am seeing. And what it shows is like there could be some sort of loss coming in emotionally that's going to tear your foundation down. But this card is amazing when you want to rebuild something, right? So it's about tearing down your foundation, letting it fall down, surrendering and allowing it to happen is basically the overall theme. It's like there's a lot of stuff that's going to be happening this week moving forward. If it doesn't happen this week, it may happen in the following weeks, because time is not as fixated as we like to believe, but the energy may start shifting during this week. That's kind of like what the idea is. Surrender to it. Allow it to happen, because what you're going to try and rebuild is a much better empire. This is the Empress card. It's a very abundant card. She represents fertility. She represents creating a new life for herself. And she has the abundance and the attractiveness to do so. So after all this other stuff sort of happens, that's what this is moving towards. Because and after, you know, once the foundation crumbles and the things have been lost, the things that you may or may not be crying over, which I'm not judging, by the way, because I have cried over many a thing in my life behind closed doors. It is what it is. Get out your emotions. Do what you have to do in order to feel better on the inside, right? Four of Swords. This is a time of rest, okay? And it could be something that you've been praying for as well. But ultimately, this is a time of healing. Laying down, allowing your thoughts to just kind of subside, a period of mental rest. This is a great card to have. I say praying because it kind of looks like he is laying on it looks like some sort of coffin or something, because it looks like it opens up, but it's got like a bed on it. Anyway, he's laying down with his hands like this, and he's kind of like praying for peace, praying for rest, praying for time to just relax, right? And ultimately, I feel like that's why this abundance or this new life is happening, is because you are taking the time to relax, clear your thoughts, so that you can actually move forward in your life. This could also represent someone in your life too. So I try to give some somewhat ambiguous meanings for certain cards because everyone is not going to be having the exact same story play out in their life, but it can resonate in different ways. So this could be someone in your life who may have the abundance, who may have the fertility seeds in order to create rest. And basically, what I mean by that is like if you've lost something, someone could come in that you are connected with that allows you to brings you peace of mind because they have what you need. Right? Does that make sense? Hopefully it does. Definitely some loss going on here. I'm feeling. Okay. Yeah. So 3 of Swords. It looks like there's been some sort of heartbreak here. Something that has happened recently or will happen this week that has led to some sort of heartbreak. And that's really the only thing I'm getting to this, because what it's clarifying, or the outcome, I feel more of clarification with this of the 6 of Swords and balance is like you're moving on from this heartbreak, and there is going to be balance emotionally here. Interesting. It's weird how like as I continue talking and going through the cards, it's like the story kind of starts closing in on itself in my mind, and like it starts to make more sense. It's funny. All right, so the outcome here, the clarifying card, is the King of Cups for the 5 of Cups and the Tower. So I believe this is actually saying to embody the essence of the King of Cups, okay? The King of Cups generally is represented as someone who is emotionally stable. He's also very much connected to his intuition as well. But I'm getting more of the emotional stability here, right? So this phase or this happening that's coming in and it's shaking things up, just go inside yourself. Get in tune with your emotions, understand what they're trying to teach you so that you can create balance within that emotional realm that you're experiencing. That's what I'm getting from that. All right, and the Knight of Cups. Okay, so that actually plays off of here and what I was saying about someone may come in with some sort of emotion, or I want to say emotional offer, but there's an offering that's going to make you happy. And it's going to bring you some sort of peace of mind. So if you've lost something, whether it's a person or just, it could be a loss of home, it could be a loss of many different things, but whatever you were emotionally tied to that created a heartache and loss, just know that there is something coming in to replace it. There is either a person coming in, because the Knight of Cups can represent a person coming in, offering you something, or it's just represented by this cup here where he's saying, here, I have something for you. It's going to make you happy. Can you please take this? And it's in regards to abundance, right? Or it could be in regards to a female. But it is going to create a moment of respite, a feeling of peace and relaxation. Okay. I think I shuffled these. Yeah, I did. What have I been saying throughout this entire reading? Full moon. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it literally says surrender to the divine. That's what I kept saying. So whatever's happening right now or will happen in the very near future, in the week of the 31st to the 6th, moving forward, just surrender. It is going to be an emotional time, and I want to say that I'm sorry that you're going through it if it's something that was very heartbreaking for you. There is a lot of emotion tied to this, though, because there is a lot of loss, but there is transition movement forward. So it's like, it's not in vain. There is something, a life experience or a lesson that's being taught to you so that you can grow and move forward. But just allow things to flow, allow things to happen, surrender to the divine. Because you are going to need to take action on something. And it could be this Knight of Cups over here, this offering that's coming in regards to abundance. Aries, it's new moon in Aries, so it's about a new beginning. And so if you're feeling called or being offered something in the coming week or weeks, just know that it is going to require action on your part and being bold and assertive. And you don't want to wait when it comes in. But it's not saying you need to take action right now unless you feel that, unless it's already come in and there's something in the works for you. All it's saying is that when the time is right, when the time is ripe, and you'll know when that time is, take action on this thing, because it's going to help you create much more happiness. And be confident in yourself. Be confident in yourself, Scorpio. This is new moon in Leo. It says confidence is your key to success. So in order to succeed on moving forward from this heartbreaking situation, have confidence that where you're being guided towards, all right, where you're being guided towards and your intuition is pulling you in the right direction, because ultimately we always are, you know, whether you believe it or not, we are being guided. We are always being guided towards something great, as long as you're following your heart. That's what that is. Leo is also a sign of playfulness and about shining. So, you know, if it helps to be a little more playful, adventurous during this time to help kind of ease the emotions, ease the pains that are coming through, to be able to help shift you out of this, then do it. But be confident. Be confident you're being guided in the right direction. That pretty much sums up this reading. Scorpio, I really hope that you resonated with some or all parts of that reading. If you did not, there will be more readings in the future. And I am kind of planning on doing like new moons, full moons, possibly even eclipses. I do monthly readings as well, so look out for those. I will have links in the description box below if you wish to have a one-on-one with me. They are video call only, and I don't know if I've already said that. If I did, I'm sorry, in the beginning of this video call. If I'm doing multiple videos, I might get a little bit sidetracked or forget that I may have already said something. But anyway, one-on-ones are down in the description box. If you wish to support the channel, that's also down there as well. So anyway, Scorpio, thank you for being here. Have a blessed day.